Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway. Germany have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
That is
ended up in no man's land. Bellingham! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Stood up well to him there. Šeško.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferdinand. And here's Hullet. Varane makes the interception. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Best. Nedved. Germany ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hullet looking to run onto it. Bellingham. And it's Van Dijk. Pirlo can so cleverly bypass the press. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's tidy. And it's Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ibrahimovic goes on a charge down the left. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, they can break here. That'll be a throw.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looking to play him in. Šeško tries a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different...
He's had a shot! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But they've got it again. That's a good run down the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Spread it left. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal. He's found a way through. Shoots! Yeah. Best plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in a great position here. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. Rafael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ah, such a clever touch. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
I'd like to draw your attention
well,
to
the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, good spread. Delivers with whip. Firmly met.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Great chance! Well, now it's a race, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ball swung in. Tries to get it clear. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's there to clear it. Bullet, given the lift of his goal. Looking for the run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Floated through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Germany, number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10, Ibrahimovic. Number 30, Šeško. Number 8, Nedved. Number 15, Bellingham.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Number 20.
Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Number
Oh, what has happened here?
Gullit.
Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space.
Number 5, Bruno Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Bayer Leverkusen perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Played into the box, takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Cristiano Ronaldo has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. And he cuts out the supply. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Pirlo. He is through here. And that has been clubbed away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pass somewhat off target.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Dembele receives it in a wide position. That's a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Gullit was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, well played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
With the
Bayer
order of blue
Leverkusen
card
never
marked
really got
outside
into
the
this
stadium
game. I
gate.
think conceding
Kindly remove
early
it,
as they
it's
did
about to
seemed
be
to
towed
completely
away.
undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, that's it for tonight. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic
Germany
atmosphere in the
against
stands.
Leverkusen.
This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Šeško.
Can he get it through?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham proves just a little bit too strong. Played out wide. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is shot a goal! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bayer Leverkusen are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Lahm. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Cleared away. Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball goes in. Pepe getting this one clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a throw. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bellingham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Bayer Leverkusen are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Bellingham. Picked out brilliant shot, surely! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. So what can they conjure from this one?
hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
It's hit the upright. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In towards the back. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked
2
out.
added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Oh, important interception. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Chance here to counter. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And we
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And he's there to get it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross flung in towards the middle. Van der Sar punts it upfield. Now it's Nedved looking for the run. Varane spots it and intercepts. And the counter is on. Vieira. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Back it goes. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Lahm, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Lahm. Cross to the back. Oh, smashing header! Goal, Germany! And they've got their lead back. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Looking to play him in, and he's certainly onside here. There's the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Bayer Leverkusen may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Varane.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Substitution for Germany. Number 21, George Best. Number 30.
Oh, terrible pass.
Šeško. Number 10.
This is Ronaldo.
Ibrahimovic.
And the shot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moment. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Can he latch on to this? And it's claimed by the keeper. He's picked his way through. Tries to play it through. And he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, that's fabulous. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Yaya Toure. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here. That ball looks a good one. And this is Ronaldinho. And the flag has stayed down. That's good play. Well, they've got plenty back. They can deal with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Maicon plays it across. It's out for a goal kick. Tries to pass it through. He's got away.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So that's it. It is all over. Bayer Leverkusen perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please be made aware that smoking is
After all
only
of that,
permitted
Jim,
in
what are you
designated
thinking?
areas
Well,
within
Peter,
these
I
grounds.
really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
And it's Cruyff. He's looking wide. Ball's... Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot a goal! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Showing great feet there. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He's not got that quite right. And he can clear it away. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. And it's played forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele is onto this. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's been cut out, well played. France trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Up he goes! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That'll be a throw-in. Ferdinand. Approaching the half-hour mark. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Vieira. And he's managed to get free.
He was under real pressure there. Try bullets! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Vieira.
He's a sharp little ball here.
He is just caressing the ball. Climbs up big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Ibrahimovic cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No, he's not getting past him there.
Lahm
Is always looking to play quality balls. Throw it.
Lahm.
Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Pele in acres of space out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Could be danger here.
Lahm.
Temps additionnel.
It's
3
a
minutes.
crossfield ball towards the other flank. And here's Bellingham. And this is Cruyff. Plays it in. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And we've reached half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Un jeune garçon vêtu d'un t-shirt jaune attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Ses parents sont priés de se faire connaître auprès d'un stadier.
And that's the second half started. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. That's a throw. And it's lofted through. Bullish header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Out towards the flank. He has found a way through. Tries to cross. Terrific header! It's bounced back off the... Has another go! Rafael Varane goes direct.
Lahm.
Vieira.
To Lahm. Pele, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Ibrahimovic. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
60 minutes played. Pepe. France looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's Lahm, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Raphael Varane. Lahm. Raphael Varane has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 14, Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 6. À leur place, le numéro 17. Le numéro 9. Seedorf. Changement.
And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Rafael Leao. He's being urged to shoot. Another chance from a corner. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Vieira. Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm.
Vietnam really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Maicon. Seedorf. France finding their passes. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. Šeško. And the finish! Off the post! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
A drive! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And time is up. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Big header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cruyff gets it away. Maicon is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Hullet. Good read, needed to be. Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Strokes it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Over to the other side. Pelé.
Well, full-back biases aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Mike.
It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Spread out to the left. Played out wide. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Goal! France! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Out to the left it goes. That has not gone well. Gullit gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And it's Vieira. Ronaldo gets a foot in here.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for a runner. Cruyff. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! Cruyff! No one quite like him! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Oh, sweet feet. Crosses it. Goes for a shot! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff. And that's been won straight back. Vieira. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Vieira shows great strength. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira. Gullit. Cruyff. Rafael Varane. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. He's a sharp little ball here.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pirlo gets across and deals with it. Cruyff. Ball swung in. Maicon. In once, climbs up big! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.